Welcome to the CryptoNest. All right, so Bitcoin now it's reacting, it's having major reaction to the downside. It's honestly now really choppy, really messy correction. I could say, I could debate this was the A, this was the B, this was the C. The ratio very, very ugly, but it could be, it would be surprising though, because Bitcoin often, don't want to say perfectly goes to the 1-to-1 ratio, but pretty much near. But anyway, somehow, once again, it's better to focus on in the area and not on the structure. So technically, we did reach the 0.32, which, by the way, it's ideal retracement for a fourth wave in red. And now, yeah, the structure is messy, but that's happened. So if I say that this is the end of the C wave, you can see that I already started to put a scenario. Actually, I did update that yesterday on the Discord. Now I need to move it a little bit here. There you go. So we did reach the 0.618, which, we went a little bit higher or deeper if you want in this potential correction. So this was the wave 1, this the wave 2 potentially. And now we'll see if we're going to have a third wave. If we have a third wave, then I don't know why they're so near. This third wave should bring us a little bit lower. For sure, ideally, we should go lower than this previous low that we did on the 1st of December. Now, let's go and calculate or have an estimation of how deep it could go, this third wave. So once again, how they're going to do that? Is this a diagonal also, an ABC for the wave 1, ABC for the wave 2? Very possible. So I'm going to say the end of the first wave was here. I'm going to just put it more on the right side. And up to now, this is possibly the end of the wave 2. And we even have an A, a B, a C. And once again, not... Actually, this ABC is better than the other one that Bitcoin gave us. But anyway, so let me take the settings for a diagonal. So I wasn't that far. And isn't it amazing that this third wave coincide, if you really get the 1.38, really near this previous low on the 1st of December. And then after that, we're going to have the 4th and the 5th. And that 5th wave should bring us below the lower low we made on, what was that? The 21st of November. And that would really complete this leg down for this fourth wave. Now this is micro counting for sure. Now we can reach the 1.618 or even the 2x, which is going to drag the price even lower. And this is how we can get anywhere between 76,600 or 76,700 and 74,500. Can we go lower? Yes, we can, depending on how this fifth wave structure is going to deploy. If it's going to be a real impulsive movement to the downside, or if it's doing something, I don't know, it could be this is just a huge diagonal. Now I don't want to start to do some potential scenarios, but how can we go way lower? This could be an A, a B, and a C, and this could be just the wave 1. We're going to have a wave 2, and then wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5. Now, for sure it's not proportional, but you see the idea how we can reach maybe even below, I don't know, 72 or 70K. I honestly don't believe in that scenario that we're going to go on the higher 60s. I'm gonna go on the daily now. Many out there, the theory is, we're going to go and challenge back this even this box here, for me, the 60,000, I don't believe we're going to go there. If we have another box where price we could be challenged, I would argue that it's going to be a box like this. So between 69,000 and 74 to round it up. For me, this could be an area where, yeah, maybe it's possible. Yeah, it doesn't we need to go on the weekly. Anyway, we don't have more data than that. I just want to pop up the VRVP, see the levels. Eventually. Seriously, let me change. I don't know why on this my VRVP doesn't work. Oh well, it looks like I have a bug today. Okay, we're getting there. The only thing, it wasn't that chart I draw, is it? Where is my box? Are you serious? Am I not looking? So down a second. I think I have a technical issue here. Where is the box I draw? Are you serious? Oh yeah, here. Okay. Okay. Okay, so you can see we do. It's really not helpful. Technically, I can go a little bit higher. Okay, so we do have a little bit of increase. We have a small peak here, right? And yeah, for sure, people are going to debate, oh well, this is all a box, but I don't believe we're going to go to $62,000. And honestly, I do believe, we shouldn't go below 70, honestly, in my humble opinion. But what do I know? Well, maybe we can make a short wick to the downside, but I would be really surprised. For me, 60, it's not even an option. Bear market, yeah, but bull market, I don't believe that scenario. Okay, let me go back now on the 1 hour. Yeah, the other thing, I was on the daily, so that's why my VRVP was less accurate. Okay, so we still have this scenario 1, 2. Let's see if this third wave now it's popping up. Let me bring out the RSIs. So I want to go on the daily and check what's the situation. So we're kind of recovering in the level of the 40s and 50s. Now we're having a small pullback. Once again, it wasn't a bad move to get some Bitcoin when it was deep oversold, because it really goes to that level. And yeah, I did scoop up some. Also on the Discord, I did updated the chart, and I did also posted when I was taking profits. So now I took profits last week, and I am waiting to see for this third, fourth, and fifth wave. To me, I'm not looking for perfection. So even in a case that we just do a double bottom or something like that, there is a news out there, and we don't go that slow, I'm going to start back to accumulate probably at this level, depending of the structure. And for sure, I do have some funds for 83,000 and 79. And this is the idea, right? Taking profits when price goes up, put that cash on a side, ideally maybe even take some profits and enjoy your life for maybe 10% or 5% of those profits, and reinvest the rest. Well, now, this is what I do, but what I try to do the most I can. In my situation, everybody is different, right? So this is not financial advice. But we are near the top, or maybe this was already the top, and this is maybe it's the beginning of the bear market. We don't know. I have nothing officially that says that the bear market started, but we start to have 5 waves down, so we shall see, right? If we do have five wave down, then we need to see, are we going to have a 5-way up? So then, okay, this was a C wave, 5 wave down for a C wave, that's a standard. So what's going to be the key here? It's going to be this area here. This is going to be very hard and complicated, and yeah, really not easy. B wave, it cannot be 5 waves. So if we see something, I don't know, no, like this, and price start to get rejected, then this is going to be the last Q. That's it. This is the bear market. But though, if we start to have, I mean, we could also, and this is how this is challenging to know when officially is the bear market. So first of all, even if we have 3 waves down, up, and it react to this, big area for a B wave, let's not forget B wave can also overshoot. So it's making it really complicated because it can go up to 1.38, right? The last cycle, it went to the 1.05, so that would bring us to under 26,243. I'm not sure here how did I do it, but we should make at least a higher high. Anyway, it doesn't really matter, those are details. Anyways, worst case scenario, we could do a double top, right? And how can we see the difference? Is this a correction or is something else? Well, if we do have the wave, a 3-wave up, then we can debate, or maybe this is a diagonal, so it's going to be less impulsive, right? So it's going to reach lower levels for this 5th wave, and so it's going to have an ABC for the wave 1. So this is going to be an ABC for the wave 2, and then the game changer is going to be here. When or if we have a 3-way up, we're going to determine what is going to be the area for a wave 2, and invalidation point is going to be, let's say for now, here, this level here. So it's the low that we had in 20 on November. So if we go lower, then that for me is going to be officially the bear market that I can call, because we had after that, we have 5 wave down, we have a correction, we went below the MA 55, and so yeah, for me that's pretty much what I'm going to look for to call the bear market, unless something changed, unless I'm forgetting something, but pretty much well, this is what I need to call a bear market, I believe. All right, so, and then for sure, some people are going to say, well, this could be just let me unselect that. They're going to say, oh, well, this was the 3rd wave, and then we just did an A, an A overshooting wave B, and this is the C, and this is not a bear market, it's just the 4th wave. Well, actually, the bear market could be that, we did reach 5-way up, and we're doing an A, a B, and a C, and actually correcting all this wave, purple wave 3, so allegedly an A, a B, and a C. Well, I mean, this is the correction I'm expecting, or the next bear market to me is going to be this one. Do I believe the next bear market is going to last 2.5 years? I honestly don't believe so anymore. There are many things that changed, and just wanna check here. This was our top of the third wave, and we had a fourth wave. So even though I'm not saying that, you know, we need to have the same length of this possible correction here, which we had before, very possible that's going to be similar. And you know, if this is the top of the third wave where we have an A, a B, and a C, then yeah, maybe another 4, 5, 6 months, and then after that we're going to be ready to go to continue to go higher. Okay, so this is pretty much all my long-term overview on Bitcoin. Well, I did share with you also the short term, and there you go for today update. Well, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and have a good day. Bye.